it's Terry. So today I've got an interesting little project that I'm working on. This that I have on my workbench today is a Tron light cycle helmet. You can only get it from the Disney parks. And my good friend Keith, who is a huge Tron fan, brought it to me to see if I could modify it so that the lights on the helmet could stay on. And so here is a picture of what the light cycle helmet looks like put together. And so I've got it all torn apart right now. And we're looking at this over here. We're looking at the circuit board that's in it, and it has essentially that it has one of the little ICs that are just like blob ICs that are very inexpensive to build. So essentially, it has three sets of LEDs that are mounted throughout the helmet. And something I did not notice is they are all wired in parallel. I thought that you could turn them on independently of each other, and you cannot. So if you look at the schematic that I've drawn down here, it's kind of a representation of what it looks like. Essentially, you have LEDs that have a resistor connected to the VCC circuit that are all paralleled on the cathode side, and they are connected to the collector of a NPN transistor, which is what turns them on and off. The base of that transistor is ran to a GPIO line on that blob IC there, the U1 IC. And the whole device is turned on and off by a double throw, double pole switch. And it's kind of interesting what they're doing with the switch. So if you throw the switch one direction, what it does is it turns on everything. So it turns on the lights, it turns on the sound, and it all works. Now, if you want to turn the sound off, you can throw it the other direction. And what that does is that actually pulls up one of the GPIO pins, and that's connected to the green wire that you see up here. So that green wire is what is connected to to that side of the double pole double throw switch. And whenever that line is pulled high, essentially it mutes the audio that's produced by the IC. Now, something that I did, or that I'm going to do, and I've already tested it, is actually change the way that is wired. And if you look, I've just changed the schematic on the bottom, where essentially I wire that to the input of the resistor that drives that NPN transistor. And what will happen is, if you flip it forward, you get the flashy lights and you get the sound. If you flip it down, what it will do now is it will turn those lights on and it will leave those lights on. Those lights will not turn off. And that is essentially the basic functionality that Keith wanted out of this. I wanted to do a lot more with it and swap it out with some seed pixels and put my own circuit board in here. But unfortunately, when disassembling the helmet, this thing was very hard to get apart. And I am scared that I'm going to break it. And I don't want to do that to this helmet just simply because Keith needs this thing for Halloween. So we're going to, I'm just going to, I'm going to go ahead and play it safe and not do that. But just modifying it so that we can make the lights stay on is really easy to do. I really wished I could do something better with the speaker. It's kind of strange if you look here. It just has one tiny little speaker in the back. And it has some faux speaker things on the side of it that the sound travels through the cavity of the helmet and comes out of. It's not very loud. I wish there was something I could do better for that, but the primary thing I think Keith wants to do is get these lights configured so that he can just flip them on and take them to the costume contest and not worry about them turning off. And I think we're going to accomplish that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here and solder us a wire between the green wire and to the resistor 27 located there on the circuit board. And I guess we'll see how this turns out. Really good. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. Doesn't look like we're going anywhere we shouldn't be. Let's click it on here. Hey. Oh boy. And there we go. We have lights. No flashy flashy, just lights. maybe that maybe I need to do a diode here. You know? Huh. I may need to do a diode there because what's happening is whenever the audio gets loud enough, it turns the speaker off. Very interesting. Hmm. You lift that off there. There we go. And huh. Well, that is not what I wanted it to do. I have a plan. Let's see if it works. Okay, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a diode. I'm going to use a diode in this guy. And what that will do is that will keep um, current from flowing back into the GPIO pin that is sensing if that switch is flipped on or not. Because I believe what's happening is it's whenever we have this grounded, current is flowing backwards into this somehow from that GPIO pin. And it does not like that. Or we could just, you know what? We can just pull that line completely off. It's really not used because I think we should probably pull that whole wire out. Look at there. I've already pulled it off of there. Okay. And let's turn it on. Do you hear noise? We hear noise both ways. Oh, that's great. That's just fantastic. But the lights stay on. This way. But you click it this way, and they just stay on. Turn it off. Turn it on. Make your noise. And they just stay on. I think that'll work. That's good enough of a compromise right there, I believe. So there we go. We got it modified so that the lights just stay on. And I tell you, this thing is just very difficult to disassemble. I am so scared that I'm going to break this thing trying to get it all apart. I know for a fact I will break it trying to get it apart. It has screws everywhere too. So I don't know if I've missed a screw or if it's hidden behind a panel that I can't get to. But these are the speaker grills that I was talking about. There's nothing behind there, it's just open. And on this side, it just has a little micro switch, and that's what makes the noise. And I'm afraid my noise filter may be filtering that out. So we'll see if it can pick that up. All right. Okay, guys. Well, let me get this thing put together, and I'll close it out, showing a picture of it all put together. See you guys.